Greetings to each and every single one of my kinfolk. It just so happens to be proud representative of
the highest order.
Coming at y'all today with something very, very different. Because today we will be having no weed whatsoever.
What?
No edibles, no steam chalice, no freaking vaporizers, no bongs, no joints. No. But guess what? We are still gonna be enjoying some cannabinoids in this episode. Now, what's been going on lately? We living in crazy times. People losing their jobs, they losing their houses, and say whatever you will about the political spectrum of what is happening these days. People just don't have as much money. So, are you gonna pay your rent, or are you gonna go pick up a quarter of weed? You probably should pay your rent. So, thankfully, your boy has a method today that will get you high on your own supply. That's right. We are talking about a breathing method that I have learned under the tutelage, online tutelage, of course, of this kind of modern day mythical man known as Wim Hof. Now, Wim Hof is a Dutch, just extraordinary human. That's what I'll call him. He's an extraordinary Dutch human known as the Iceman, who has been able to withstand sub-zero temperatures for times that were thought to be potentially lethal. But now he is proving through science and through teaching people themselves that you too can unlock these magical powers. And it just so happens that one of the systems of your body that is able to bring you to a state where you're able to do such incredible, amazing things just so happens to be the endocannabinoid system. Now, what is the endocannabinoid system, you ask? Well, it is the internal system that is responsible for regulating a numerous amount of things, such as your body temperature, pain sensation, inflammation, memory, sleep, mood, reproduction, and something that I think is very important for the fear and terror that we're living in amidst this pandemic. It helps with your immunity as well, your immune system. Go and get boosted up by utilizing some of these practices. Now, what is the basic Wim Hof method? There are plenty of videos from the man himself that can sum that up far better than I can, but it comes down to breathing techniques that involve breathing fully in and then letting go. Not like a full exhale where you're letting go all of the air, just letting go of the air. So you're still having a bit of that oxygen that you just brought in, and through repeating that about 30 to 40 times, you then end up in a situation where you breathe fully in again, let everything go this time, and then you retain and hold your breath and let all of that oxygen just do its magical work. And it just so happens that when you do this, you're tapping into that endocannabinoid system. And the endocannabinoid system, it is composed of three main things. It is composed of two receptors. I guess it's kind of technically like four main things, but the receptors, it's just two receptors. I don't even remember what they're called. So we're just gonna leave that in one category itself. We get the endocannabinoids themselves, and we also get metabolic enzymes. Now, I don't really know what any of that means, but You got that info now, don't you? And basically, the endocannabinoid system is responsible for regulating a normal state in your body, which is known as homeostasis if you paid attention in science class. I didn't really. I got bad grades. The teacher, he wasn't very fun. Shout outs to you, Dr. Little. I don't really know why. I don't like you. Anyways, it just so happens that when you're doing these breathing exercises and also doing cold exposure, you put your body in a situation where it becomes adaptive naturally, and it gives you all these myriad benefits. And one of the benefits of tapping into your endocannabinoid system just happens to be getting stoned for completely free. I mean, of course, like, time is money, so it takes like a little bit of time in your day to do it, but let's be honest, like, what? You could get like blasted and feel great for free? And let me tell you something. This is a level of bliss that can sometimes rival even psychedelic journeys, if you ask me. You can even start seeing colors, and yeah, it gets pretty wild. What are we gonna do today? I'm gonna do the breathing exercise. I'm gonna do it. I'm not gonna like film myself doing it the entire time, because like, I don't know, you guys want to like see me just lay down and breathe? That's kind of weird. So I'm not gonna do that, but I'm gonna show you guys immediately how I feel, go into some of those details, and hopefully be able to get you guys to get on board as well. And I'll also talk about a few more details. So I'm gonna do that right now, and then I'm gonna be right back. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. I don't know if y'all can tell, but your boy is feeling great, high of my own supply. Loving life, baby. Yeah, I bust into really bad Wim Hof impressions after I do this. But I'm going to talk to you guys about some of the details about how I'm feeling. First of all, I will suggest I got up a little bit too quick and eager to talk to you guys right now. You should definitely give yourself a little bit of time to just ease yourself. You know, you don't want to pass out, because people can pass out doing these breathing exercises, and passing out isn't always necessarily the best. So that's why it is suggested that you do the breathing exercises either in a resting state where you're sitting, or even better, while you're just completely laying down on your back, because you want to be as relaxed as possible. And from Wim Hof himself, it doesn't really matter what hole you use as long as you get it in. And by that I'm referring to breathing. Like, if you breathe out of your mouth, breathe out of your nose, it doesn't really matter. I have heard, of course, that nasal breathing in general is just a much healthier way of breathing for just a healthy life. But for me personally, I'm able to get it in a little bit more efficiently and quicker with my mouth. So that's what I do. And let's talk about some more things. I really do just feel like ecstatic right now. Like, yeah, you just feel blasted, and it's a way where literally it feels like it's just flowing all through me. Like, it feels like my blood circulation is better. I feel like I'm able to think with a bit more clarity. Just a lot of benefits, inflammation going down, like, nose is a little bit stuffy, it's much less stuffy now. Yeah, tapping into these systems, the endocannabinoid system, it's great. I did 4 rounds, and to do that, you give yourself 15-20 minutes, and you could definitely get it done. One of the things that's pretty crazy about doing this is you start to realize you can hold your breath for a really long time. Like, I've literally been able to get to that point where I'm able to retain my breath for like 2.5 minutes, even longer sometimes. And I never knew I could do that. Never knew I could do that, but it seems pretty natural after doing these practices. So basically, the Wim Hof method, it triggers the release of your endocannabinoids, which produces relaxation, reduced anxiety, and it produces analgesia. It's analgesic effects. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that completely correctly, but basically that just means you feel no pain. And that is one of the reasons why studies have shown that when Wim Hof does the breathing exercise before he goes in to step into a cold shower, he is able to withstand so much more. And from personal experience, yeah, definitely true. Now, do I like the cold? No, I still don't like it, but I do like how it makes me feel. I will be honest though, as far as the Wim Hof method goes, I have not been as consistent with the cold showers as I should be, because there are plenty of benefits from that as well, and I'll possibly go into that in a later date. But I just wanted to come in and show you guys, yeah, you get high off your own supply. You really can, and it's pretty crazy. So studies have shown with this method that literally the part of your brain that would normally be used for thermoregulation is not active after these practices. It is actually your upper brainstem, which is normally in charge of pain management. So you're literally able to tap into your body and turn on different parts of your brain yourself. Like, how crazy is that? You're able to go in deep, and it's not something that takes you out of your mind. It puts you deeper in your mind, baby. And then you realize how this right here, your breath, just the gifts that the Creator gave you, just raw and straight up, that's your pharmacy right there. And yeah, it's feeling really good, feeling pretty dang happy, and I hope you guys give it a try yourselves. Let me know what you think. What are some other little tips I could give you? I'd say, yeah, one thing that was kind of messing me up at the beginning was I was like really kind of like inflamed, basically. Had like congestion issues. Like I was just feeling really like ugh. So literally doing the method was like bringing up a lot of that, and it was kind of uncomfortable, and it made it like difficult to even be able to like hold my breath and stuff, because I had like phlegm start to come up and whatnot, and I tried to like swallow it down, but then when I was swallowing, I was like taking in breath, so I was disrupting the breathing cycle. But it was just unnecessary details. I'm just letting you know, if you go through some struggles with this method, don't worry, just try and stick it out, and it will very likely start to regulate a lot of those issues, improve them, and then you'll really be able to start to feel all the benefits. But I really suggest trying to go for 4 rounds, because the deeper you go, the more blasted you get. I promise you. I really haven't gone past 4 rounds yet, because I'm like, what the... Am I just gonna be a raving lunatic if I just do this for like 16 rounds or something? But also, who has the time of the day to do that? I mean, I do. But I haven't done it yet. But I'll let you guys know if I go on some crazy like marathon breathing session, and we'll see how I feel after that. But yeah. Do I even have any weed here? I don't even got any weed here right now, guys. But yeah. Try and get high off your own supply. We'll see how it goes. Yeah.